For context, an old friend of mine who's rather cute and became homeless needed my help and reached out to me. She got kicked out of her halfway home due to her schizophrenia, and her family refuses to talk to her, thinking she's a demon. I brought her in and let her live with me without realizing she's schizophrenic. Anyways, here's some stories. Wake up, realize I got to shower quick before science class. Open the door. She's there in just a towel. I panic and try to close the door. She looks at me with a flat face. Oh, hey. Sorry, I just got to… Yeah, it's fine, she says with a flat inflection and tone. She walks past me and asks, did you talk to my ghosties last night? And walks to her area of the apartment to get changed. Another one. Be me after work, relaxing on couch. She walks up and asks if I want dinner. Sure. She agrees to cook for me. She's not a very good cook due to schizo, but knows how to fry fish well. Spaghetti? Sure. I wait for a bit and take an edible. I forget that she was cooking until she walks around to me. Here you go. It's spaghetti carbonara. It's freaking delicious. You don't normally cook. How did you… Oh, my dad told me. Her dad died when she was born. Ask me anything. Accidentally got an unironic schizo roommate who was a friend of mine in high school. Few months ago. Still shake when I type this. B18. B267 pounds. At GameStop. In line, about to purchase Final Fantasy 20. Meet 10 out of 10 cashier girl. So, you wanna buy this game? Sure, why not? I reply all badassly as I adjust my trench coat. See classless swag bros buying the new Call of Duty game behind me. They rudely tell the girl, hey chick, I have a game for you to check out. I say with fury, never call a lady that. Apologize now. They shiver. One comes at me after pulling the switchblade. I do a 360 spin kick to his classless face. He falls unconscious. I say, he just couldn't face it, huh? Everyone claps. Other kid pulls an Uzi. Girl screams. Before he can do anything, I pull the katana out of my cargo shorts. Cut him in half before first clip is shot. Nothing personal, kid. Swish fedora. Other kids run at me, but I pull out my Yu-Gi-Oh cards and ninja star their foreheads. Are you okay, my lady? I ask the girl. Yeah, gee, that was sure cool of you. Maybe I can give you a job sometime. Smirk. Thanks for the game, madam, but spin fedora, you're not my type. I am euphoric. I'm sorry. Be at party. 9 out of 10 checking me out. Dance with her. Stare in eyes. She got moon earrings. Frick, just remember. Run out of party. Drive home. Spend whole night checking out lunar eclipse. No regrets. Be me. Have inflation fetish. Go to the store to buy some bread. See the price has risen by 50 cents. Get so hard I can't even walk straight. Take social media course at uni. First assignment, have to get 10 non-bot Twitter followers and 100 Reddit karma by Friday. Shitposting everywhere but only being blocked, ignored, and downvoted. Ask prof if he will accept 4Chan. Use in place of followers and karma. My face when he said no. I frickin' hate uni so frickin' much. I get off to rejecting women and the emotional torment it gives them. I am the above average looking guy. Chiseled jaw, symmetrical face, muscular body. Not as attractive as Henry Cavill, but I'm a solid 8 out of 10. Girls have come on to me all the time since 8th grade. Only has gotten more common as I get older. Had a lot of girlfriends, casual Fs, and genuine love before. Fast forward to 2019 and beyond, became insanely misogynistic because modern feminism has turned women under the age of 34 into entitled cheap chicks. Still good looking as hell, but now perpetually single by choice. Women at the gym, work, and social events stare at me, stand next to me for no reason, accidentally touch me, and bump into me, mirror my movements, fix their hair when looking at me, feet point directly at me when sitting or standing near, etc. All the telltale signs. I ignore them, don't even look at them. When they try talking to me, I give them short, cold answers, then nope out and shoot the shit with the guys. Can see it drives women crazy, especially the cheaper ones. I freaking love it, seeing the look on their face when they realize they're not good enough. Made a couple of girls at work and school cry, then their friends get mad at me for simply ignoring their advances. Seen multiple everyday women who I've rejected before display insecure human behavior around me in its purest form, even the sexy ones. I live to see women get a taste of their own medicine, be humbled, and realize they're not a special trophy on a pedestal, just a glob of meat. Should I stop doing this, bros? Decide to give a self-proclaimed incel a chance. Has no relationship experience, which seems sweet at first, but he doesn't have proper hobbies or interests either. Zero personality beyond being a sad sack of shit. expects me to carry all conversations, doesn't have anything going on in his world except anime and video games, which are fine sometimes but not all of the time. He doesn't shut up about female privilege. Let Chad taking all his women about how no proper woman will ever love him to my face. Refuses to style or groom himself. The guys you call Chad are 100 times more pleasant to hang around, I swear. Not gonna lie, I used to think this was insane until COVID made me realize I could work without leaving my room. Got a remote phone job, saved every nickel. My mom put out the word that I was looking for my own place, and someone from her church agreed to rent me the apartment over their garage. Had been their mother-in-law's place until she died. Rent is great, only half a walk to a bus stop, and I can work from the tiny apartment. Neighbors are a young couple. He's 26 and works in repair work. She's 25 and a stay-at-home mom. She is very pretty with red hair. Already had 3 kids when I moved in 9 months ago. My landlady introduced me and he is the 6 foot 3 inches deep-voiced Chad. And she is prettier in person with a big smile and bright blue eyes and a really cute voice. My little balcony looks over their deck, and about 1 month in, I was drinking a beer and looked down and she was breastfeeding their little one. She just smiled and waved to me. And I changed. It wasn't sexual seeing her like that. All I wanted to do was keep her safe forever. Right then, to keep her and that baby safe, I would have set myself on fire with a big smile. Proud I could help. Suddenly, I like little kids and want to talk to women because I want to see my wife breastfeeding my kid. About 4 months ago, she told me she is expecting her 4th, and she laughed at the look on my face and said, "We gotta find you a wife." I do. I need a wife and kids. The incel for decades. Women literally despise me because my facial bones are not ideal, even when in completely mundane casual situations. Experience long years of loneliness. Become gymcel. Doesn't improve my chances with women at all. Even roiding does nothing but make me bigger, stronger, cornier incel. Dangerous combination. Make a bunch of money off crypto. Decide to get LASIK and facial cosmetic surgery because why not? Go on a starvation cut. Heal from surgery. Suddenly, women treat me nicely. Get stared at by women in public often. Get approached by women in public even though I don't try. Dress like shit, haven't had a haircut in months, etc. Easily get matches on dating apps with attractive girls 10 plus years younger than me. They often message me first, calling me hot, etc. Don't actually give a shit. The whole experience has made me hate women even more than I did as an incel. I apparently had zero value as a human to them until I had my face surgically augmented by a doctor. Now when I interact with them in casual situations, they converse with me and smile rather than grimace and try to ignore me when I'm just trying to ask where something is. People keep thinking I'm gay because I give girls fake contact info or play dumb when they do things like push their friends into me at bars multiple times. My only regret is not doing this sooner, so I would have stopped feeling bad over being incel and realized that bleeders literally only exist to make the world a worse place to live. Girlfriend proposed a once-in-a-year cheat coupon for both of us. Told her it's a dog idea and I hate it. She got really freaking upset and kept trying to convince me. Told her I'll think about it and tell her tomorrow. Alright bros, should I dump her? She expresses open intent to have sex with someone other than me. Everything thinks about effing other people, but I'm aware of that, but you know what I mean. If I say no, she'll F another guy behind my back, and I refuse to get cucked. Opinions? I don't think this relationship will be healthy from now on. This stupid chick is gonna ruin everything. Be me, be depressed loser with no direction. Sad face, randomly see return to monkey meme. You know, that's actually kind of funny. Start researching more about chimps and gorillas. Hey, these guys are actually really cool. Want to learn more? Decide I'm going back to school for zoology. Apply for internship at zoo to work with gorillas. While there, meet a cute girl who works with tigers. Eventually planning on going to the Congo for research. Thank you, monkey. Very cool. BUAG chef at Wendy's. Manager says I can leave early cause labor is high. Frick yeah. Go home and enjoy my evening. Work friend tells me the next shift that I actually got sent home because I smelled like I pooped my pants, and coworkers were complaining to manager. Why are normies so freaking heartless? I wear Axe deodorant. I spray my entire body with Axe body spray each day I work. I know for a fact I can't smell like that. Cute waitress at Cracker Barrel. A little younger than me but mature for her age. She always smiles when she sees me. Knows I'm a regular. Always get biscuits and gravy. One time her boobs grazed my shoulder when she put my plate on the table. Touch myself to that memory that night. Next time I see her, she says, "Can I get you anything else?" I say, "Haha, yeah, can I spread some jelly on those buttermilk biscuits?" She laughs, so I thought it was cool. Different waitress brought me the check. Late at night, craving a Wendy's burger. Not even hungry. I know I'll probably take a few bites and throw the rest away. I like the idea of eating a Wendy's burger, but not so much the reality of paying for something I won't eat. Decide to just picture the burger instead. Vividly picture platonic form of Wendy's burger. It's perfect. They can't possibly F up the order because it's in my mind. Imagine eating the burger bite by bite. I finish. Feel better. No more craving. What the frick is wrong with me? Be me. Real player. Start dating 2 girls at the same time. Think I'm a god for managing this. Girl A is cute and nerdy type. Loves anime. Girl B is a party girl. Lives for nights out. Decide to keep things super casual. No overlap. My face when I think I'm a genius. Fast forward a month. Feeling like my own harem anime protagonist. One Friday night, have plans with Girl A to watch an anime marathon. Saturday night is for Girl B at a club. Everything going great until I forget that this weekend is a special event for both girls. Girl A wants to cosplay together. Girl B wants to hit a rave. Realize I have to choose. Panic.exe. Decide to be brave and invite both girls to the same event. Think I can just play it off. Girl A is super into the cosplay party. Girl B drags me to the club for her birthday. They both show up at the same time. Heart starts racing like I'm in a horror movie. They meet. Awkward silence. I'm sweating. Oh shoot.jpg. Lies begin to flow like a river. Oh hey guys, just thought we could all hang out. They see right through me. Girl A is furious. Girl B is confused. They corner me. I'm the trapped rat now. Admit my sin. Both girls look like they want to kill me. Sweet betrayal. Is this a reverse harem? They decide to ditch me. My face when I ended up at home alone with instant ramen. Learned my lesson. No more double dating for me. That feeling with no girls at all now. At least the ramen is still loyal. Not like me. I'm sorry girls. Never again, Anon. Never again. 5'4", skinny, low T, nice long hair, pretty eyes, cute natural long nails, 1-inch PP. Have intersex ovaries. Diagnosed autism. Social anxiety fly me to the moon. People always asked if I am female. Not gay, but get shy around chads. Passive, cry a lot. I'm sorry, how am I supposed to even get a girlfriend and have her stay and not cheat? Be me. Summer of 2004. Fat-ass kissless virgin. Do nothing but play video all day. Have stereotypical boomer dad, wife beater, Black Sabbath, socks and sandals. One day I'm on my vidya grind when boomer dad bursts into room. Want to take me out on a father and son fishing trip. I say no. He pressures me for about an hour until I decide to finally go. We drive about 3 hours out from my city to a nice, secluded lake. Go fishing. Really enjoyed it. Did it again the next day. This continued for most of the summer. Actually starting to go outside. Made friends. Got fit. Thanks, Dad. Be me. Finally muster the courage to start dating. Meet this cute girl online. She's funny, smart, and actually likes my memes. That feeling when I think I finally found my soulmate. Date goes great. We vibe really well. Fast forward a few months. Get super comfortable with each other. Hanging out at her place. Chilling on the couch. She brings up something about her past. My brain goes into overdrive. Anon, I need to tell you something. Oh shoot.png. Talks about her transition. Heart drops. It's like a bomb went off in my head. Brain is racing, trying to process. I really liked this girl, but now I don't know how to feel. That feeling when I'm not sure if I'm into girls or not. Part of me is like, dude, you liked her for her personality. Other part of me is screaming, bro, it's a dude. Spend days overthinking everything. Debating if I should break up or try to figure this out. Friends notice I'm acting weird. They think I'm having a breakdown over a girl. Can't let them know it's a bit more complicated. Start getting distant with her. She senses something is off. Anon, why are you pulling away? Can't tell her I'm conflicted about her identity. Decide to break it off. Plan for a friendly breakup. Tell her it's not her, it's me. She looks crushed. My face when I realize I just broke a sweet girl's heart. Leave her place feeling like a total jerk. Now I'm back to being alone. Minus one cute girl. That feeling when I can't stop thinking about what could have been. My face when I realize I just chose ignorance over love. Guess I'll be forever alone. Thanks 4Chan for ruining my life again. Guy on Grindr with no pic constantly hounding me because he's super close. Doesn't respond to him, just ignore it. Roommate goes camping. All of a sudden Grindr guy isn't so close. Curious. Look up campsite, 16 miles away. Look at Grindr guy, 16 miles away. Oh frick. I think my roommate's banging the Grindr guy. How is the conclusion not that the roommate is the Grindr guy? Finally got a cybersecurity job. Boss starts every meeting with, hey hacker stars. Co-workers use anime images or elite Hacksaw ones as their Outlook and Slack photos. Our DC and other infrastructure is named after quirky Star Wars shit. They all are on Twitter. This can't be real. Strawberry elephant.jpg. User was banned for this post. Watching Oppenheimer in South Korea. Hiroshima scene. Crowd starts cheering. B me. Talking with female friend. She's kinda bookworm. She confessed she's in love with me. I'm also in love with her. Ask her out. She says no. I ask why. Because anon, that would break the romantic idea of the unreachable love, and I like how I feel about it. Two lovers that can be with each other despite how much they love each other. My face when not even the girl that is into me wants to be with me. Be me. Handsome. Meet HR lady after my first interview. Clearly underqualified for the job. Shake hands with HR lady, but let my hand linger so it's like we're holding hands sensually for a few extra seconds as we make eye contact. So, do you have any experience in this field? Nope, but I'm a fast learner. I love your hair, by the way. The color looks really good on you. She blushes and smiles. Manager walks in. So, how is he? Should I hire him? I think we should. Easy. Obviously, I got fired after 9 months because they realized I have no reason to be anywhere near MRI machines. In bed with girlfriend. She wants my attention. Decides upon the best course of action. Rams her fingers up my butthole. Jesus F woman. Turn to her and ask what the fuck she's doing. Just a little bit of trolling. My face when, and I thought I was being autistic. Daughter says she's trans. 9th grade. WTF do.jpg. Confess I'm trans too. She's confused. Dad, no you're not. Stop being a bigot, Charlotte. Let's do this together. Wear dress and makeup next morning. Daughter is angry. Tells me to stop faking. No, I'm trans, honey. Now get in the car and let's go to school. She's horrified. Asks to be dropped off a block away. Nope. Walk her in. Wave to front desk. She's fuming. Wife can't stop laughing. Pick up daughter in skirt and heels. Shitty makeup, glitter on cheeks. Skip your to her and her friends. Dad, stop, it's not funny. Demand she use my pronouns. Call her a bigot. Next morning she's done with the whole trans thing. Begs me to stop. Is being trans now just the 90s version of goth? Definitely not cool when your parents do it. Lean into it and shame them out of it. Have a coworker who is Dutch. We both need to go to the same project the next day. Offer to drive and say I will pick him up. He says thanks and gives me his address. The next day I drive over to his home. He isn't fully ready to leave yet but offers me to wait inside. He asks if I want a coffee. Say sure because I don't have my morning coffee yet. His wife makes me a coffee while he finishes getting ready. Drive him to the project and drop him back off at his home in the evening. He says, thank you so much for driving, Anon. Get home myself. Hear a notification coming in on my phone. It is a tikkie for 50 cents euro from my Dutch colleague for the morning coffee I had at his place. Be me. 36. SpongeBob addict. Own seasons 1 through 4 and movie on DVD. Every episode memorized. Feeling depressed one night. Drugs. Start getting sleepy but then I get a knock on the door. It's SpongeBob and Patrick. They lay me down and tuck me in bed. SpongeBob says, I love you, Anon, and you're my best friend, and kisses me on the cheek. Tells me to go to sleep. I start crying, saying I don't want him to go, I'm depressed and it's boring without him. He says, I'm never leaving. Patrick and I will still be here in the morning. I wake up, my door's wide open, pants off. House has been completely robbed, all except for my SpongeBob collection. My face went. Be me. 18 years old, still living at home. Every day mom sends me cringe memes on WhatsApp, like the most outdated ones. You know the type like dank memes, but from 5 years ago? Mom thinks she's being hip. One day I decide to just ignore them. Next day I get a text that says, is everything okay, Anon? You didn't laugh at my meme. Oh no.jpg. Forced to reply with LOL mom, it was funny. She sends me another batch. It's like she's a meme factory now. Kermit sipping tea, distracted boyfriend, you name it. My face when I realize I can't escape. Try to change the subject at dinner like a pro. So mom, how was your day? She jumps right back into meme talk. Did you see my new meme though? It's hilarious. I just nod along, dying inside. Finally snap one day. Mom, can we have a talk about your meme obsession? She just laughs and says, you're just jealous, you didn't think of it first. Low-key realize she's right. Start brainstorming my own cringe memes to send back. Realize I'm becoming the monster. Now I'm stuck in a never-ending meme war. My face when I can't escape my own creation. Thanks, Mom. That feeling when I actually kind of love it. Fell asleep after watching some True Detective. Wake up in the middle of the night. For some reason my throat is sore AF. Realize I can't frickin' breathe or move. I accept death. Just staring at my door till I run out of oxygen. Suddenly, my grandma who passed away 9 years ago opens the door, walks right up to me. She stares into my eyes with her warm brown eyes. Her gaze calms me down and I can breathe again. Fall asleep, wake up in the morning. My face when I realize my dead grandma saved me from certain death. Thank you, Grandma. I love you. Get factory job. Pretty have much nothing but boomers as co-workers. Have one co-worker my age. Genuine dude. Never without a smile on his face. Bloomer.png. Opens up to me about his troubled past, and we become friends. Play Apex together. Feels good, man.jpg. He's going on vacation to the beach for the 4th. We plan to have a late 4th party when he gets back. Don't hear from him for a few days. Find out this morning he got sucked into a riptide and drowned. Robots, if there is a god, he is sick in the head. Why didn't he take me instead of this good person? Frick. Be completely filthy scumbag. Live in such complete squalor that roly-polies have made home under my bed. Finally start cleaning room. Find June bug under my dirty clothes. Little bugger can't fly anymore. See him desperately trying to crawl under things to get away from. Feel bad for him. Know that if I let him outside, he will die without his wings. Inner child kicks in. What if I give the guy a little home in a sandwich bag? Run to the kitchen and get a bag. Trick the little guy into crawling in. Get another bag and go outside. Fill it with dirt, grass, and leaves. They eat leaves. Research a bit about them. They're nocturnal. Now have a plan, set him in the windowsill during the day, and put him in my dresser door at night so that he thinks it's time to come out and hunt for the leaf. Keep looking up at my little friend and observing him burrowing under the soil and looking safe. Finally happy for the first time in a while. Be me. Chilling at a local coffee shop. See the cutest girl ever. Let's call her Lucy. Pure and innocent. Always reading books about fairy tales. Decide I gotta talk to her. My face when I muster up the courage. Hey, what you reading? She smiles all blushy. It's a classic. Do you like fairy tales? Heart.exe has stopped working. We start talking about our favorite stories and Disney movies. Can't believe how sweet she is. One day, as we talk, I mention the true origins of fairy tales. Tell her they used to be super dark and twisted. She looks horrified but intrigued. Darkness intensifies. Keep dropping knowledge bombs on her. Did you know Cinderella's sisters cut off parts of their feet to fit in the glass slipper? She gasps, eyes wide. Ask deep questions like, what if Prince Charming was just a rich jerk? Slowly see her innocence shatter. It's like watching a slow-motion car crash. Oh god, what am I doing.jpg? She still likes me though, and we keep hanging out. Fast forward a few weeks, she invites me to her house for a movie night. Decide to introduce her to some real classics. Pop in a horror movie instead of a Disney flick. She's covering her eyes the whole time. My face when she's on the edge of her seat. By the end, her pure little heart is racing. Start joking about how twisted it is. She laughs, but I see the fear in her eyes. Realize I may have ruined her for good. Anon.exe has stopped working. Fast forward again. Months later, she's deep into horror and dark stories. Always quoting classic horror films now. My face when I no longer recognize the sweet girl from the coffee shop. She's become a meme enthusiast, obsessively sharing grim tales. I both feel proud and guilty. That feeling when I ruined a good and pure girl. But also, she's kinda cool now. Go into Boots to buy toothbrush. See Stacy I went to school with working behind the counter. Hatch plan. Pick up a box of Durex Extra Large. She'll think I have a hung super cute boyfriend. Walk up to counter. Not sure if she recognizes me. Pay for the toothbrush and condoms. As I'm walking out the door, I hear her whisper to her coworker, I think that tranny has a big D. My face win. My life frickin' sucks, and I'm seriously considering ending it. Live in small town. Work in fast food because I'm still trying to graduate. Coworker is a cynical a-hole who constantly mocks me and will one day do something frickin' amazing with his life. Boss pays less than minimum wage and I barely get paid, and he uses the tip excuse. Only friend is actually low-functioning autistic and gets paid off by parents to pay rent. All we ever do is dumb shit. Keep failing my driver's license so I can't end myself that way, or drive off and never look back. The worst part is, I live in a pineapple under the sea. Be 11-year-old me. 11th birthday party, yay! All my classes invited. I think nobody is going to come. Everyone comes. Happy.jpg. After the party, everyone in my class seems to like me and be nice to me. 8 years forward. Old friend from my class tells me we need to talk about something that happened 8 years earlier. Turns out that nobody wanted to come, so my parents paid them to come to my party so I feel happy and feel like I have friends. They also continued paying some of them to become my friends. Last time he got money for being my friend was a year ago. Feminist stories. Be me, 16, a smartass. Health class, teacher is really sick, so she's assigned for at least 2 weeks. She's at least 250 pounds, dyed hair. Oh, this is gonna be fun.png. First day, all other guys have the same ideas as me. She makes all men sit in the back and screeches if we speak. During the third day, she brings up how men are monsters. And that's why I put all the men in the back, so they aren't tempted to do bad stuff. Friend raises hand. Did you just assume my gender? Feminist pause. All is quiet. Feminist takes a deep breath. She screams with the might of a million suns. Do you think you're funny? All is quiet again. Yeah. Leave this classroom. I raise my hand. I think he's funny. She walks towards me and gets right in front of me. She just freaking screams. No one can make out what she's saying. Chilly F principal runs in. What is going on? Why is everyone screaming? They have to drag the whale out of the class. Everyone backs up my story of how she said men are pigs and started screaming. My face when she's never allowed to sub at this school again. My face when no one got in trouble. Open video. Hey, what's up YouTube? Close video. The day I almost frickin' died. Be me, 4 years old. Peak autism stage. Finally learned how to take a bath on my own. Be in bath. Bath full to the top. Try not to make a mess. Get an idea. What happens if I pull this? Shower head starts spraying water in my face. Try it, get up. Slip. Almost got concussed. Land in water. Mom comes in to see me almost drowning. Gets me out of water. Brings me to hospital. My face when I almost died taking a bath. Be me. Average neat. Spend all day watching anime. Not just any anime, the weird stuff. You know, the ones with tentacles and 12-episode romances with a side of existential dread? Start to notice my fantasies getting unusual. Like I used to just dream about cute girls, but now, wake up one morning thinking about a magical girl who fights evil by seducing monsters. That feeling when I'm low-key into that. Every time I see a new waifu, I'm like, what if she was real? Realize I'm developing some serious kinks. Decide to have a little fun with it. Start posting on /h for tips and tricks. Spend hours scrolling through threads. A part of me is like, what have I become? Then this one thread pops up titled, How to Summon Your Waifu. My face when I read the entire thing. Somehow convinced myself that if I set up this whole ritual, I could make her real. Grab my old action figures, crystal from science class, and a chewed up pencil. Set the mood with a bunch of anime posters. Start chanting like a total weeb. Hours of embarrassment, but the fantasy is too good. Turn off the lights, close my eyes, picture her sweet smile. Nothing happens. My face when I realize I'm just talking to myself in a dark room. But wait, what's that noise? Turn back and my cat is staring at me like I'm insane. She walks over, clearly judging. Spend the rest of the night petting her. My one true waifu. No regrets. Still anime addicted, but at least I'm not alone. My face when I realize she's actually the best. I mean, she never judges my fantasies. At least there's that. Be me in army. Mandatory in my country. First time we noob soldiers fire our guns. We lay on the ground and get ready. Drill instructor yells, "Are you ready?" I yell back, "Aye, aye, Captain." Random guy 2 rows away yells, "I can't hear you." Drill instructor mad and tries to find out who mocked him. I yell again, "Oh!" Random guy shoots a rock 10 meters in front of him from laughter. The target was 300 meters away. Dust rises up and one general runs and screams at drill instructor. We march back to camp 10 kilometers instead of driving. I am attending the I Can't Hear You guy wedding next week. Lost job because of Rona. Had to move back in with my parents. Almost every night I hear them rumble and they rumble hard. I know it's weird, but I'm happy for them. After almost 40 years of marriage, there is still love left. Be me, 23-year-old, oldest brother of 3. Youngest brother is 13. He is next Einstein, very smart. Middle brother, 20-year-old, and what some may call problem child. Had wrong friends, dropped out of school, got arrested 3 times for theft, and always came home late. Started doing drugs. Mom and dad always forgave him. I never did. Sometimes when he went out, I followed him but would quickly give up. One day, when following him, saw his friends and learned who they were. Investigate his shitty friends. Learned where they lived. Beat the hell out of them and told them if I ever saw them contacting my brother again, I'd break their legs. Brother hears about this. Doesn't talk to me for 2 weeks. Finally, he talks to me and thanks me for waking him up. Fast forward 10 years, he now has his own successful business and makes more money than me. My face when his company name is actually my name. Always got your back, my brother. Dad loves American football. Always has. Could probably be a coach if he tried. He likes to have me play Madden for him while he just tells me what to do. We always win. He gets the goofiest, proudest look of satisfaction. I love my dad. I hope you guys love your dads too, even if they aren't always great. Be me, 10 years ago in high school. Autistic, but not too severely. Have trouble starting conversations and making friends, but don't act strangely or in a way that would make me stand out or be a target. Start watching Seinfeld. Realize Jerry Seinfeld is an extremely likable and funny person. Start to imitate Seinfeld's mannerisms and try to copy his personality a little, but not overly so to where people would know what I'm doing. It works and people start to like me, hang out with me, etc. Have now been LARPing as Seinfeld for the past 10 years. Thanks, Jerry. Be me, 23-year-old femme. Always been into taller guys, like 6 feet plus or whatever. Decide to go to this local coffee shop to work on some art stuff. Order my usual caramel macchiato and sit near the window. Suddenly, short guy walks in. Like I'm talking 5'2" max. He's wearing a beanie and an oversized flannel, somehow pulling it off. He orders a black coffee and sits at the table next to mine. Big personality, super confident as he jokes with the barista. Can't help but laugh at his jokes, even if they're kinda cheesy. He notices me giggling and flashes a smile that could light up the whole place. Oh no, .jpg. He starts talking to me about art. Turns out he's an aspiring graphic designer and loves indie comics. Spend the next few hours talking about our favorite artists and sharing stories. He shows me his sketches and they're actually really good. That feeling when I realize I'm falling for this short king. Decide to ask him out for a gallery opening next week. He happily agrees. Fast forward to the gallery. We're having the time of our lives, taking goofy pictures next to the art. He pulls me in for a cute picture and wraps his arms around my waist. Feels nice, .jpg. We end up going back to my place to watch some indie films. Cuddle up on my couch and he tells me how he never thought he'd find someone who appreciates his humor and art. I'm a sucker for his charm and we end up sharing a kiss. Short guy is an amazing kisser. Who knew? Time passes and we start dating seriously. Mom shocks when I introduce him. Says she's never seen me glow like this. All my friends can't get over how cute we are together. My face when I realize I was a total idiot for limiting myself to tall guys. Short guys are literally the best. That feeling when I'm now happily in love with a little bean and I wouldn't change a thing. Short king wins the heart of a femme. My face when love conquers all height differences. Be 8-year-old kid in the 90s. At a friend's house after school. Friend's family has extensive VHS collection. We're going through them trying to find a movie to watch. Friend gets called upstairs by his dad. Dad was a bit of a hard ass. I think he was in trouble for something. Continue going through VHS tapes. Finally find one I want to watch. I think it was one of the Ernest movies, lol. Except the tape inside doesn't match the cover. It's missing the label with the movie title. Put it in the VCR. It's a home movie. Looks like they must have set up a tripod in the doorway of the living room because you can see the whole room in a wide shot. Dad and mom are sitting on the couch, spaced apart. Friend and his sister are each in a chair opposite them. Wait 30 seconds to happen. Nothing does. Press fast forward. They're literally just sitting there, not even talking or moving. Get the feeling there's something weird and effed up about this. Hear my friend coming downstairs. Quickly eject the tape and put it back. Never ask him about it. He moves away. Still think about this sometimes. Boy, have I got a story for you, /fit. University. Share a house with 3 bros. Bony bro is scrawny AF. Beta as hell, but genuinely nice dude. Chill bro is a huge stoner, but the nicest guy you'll ever meet. Also impossible to make him mad. Food bro cooks like a mother effer. Super charismatic, and although he's a heavier dude, he's full bear mode. Gym every day, arms like pythons, super nice cat but easy to make mad. For first 2 years, house is awesome. Vidya like mother effers. Food bro cooking like we at grandma's Thanksgiving every other day. Chill bro always has good herb. All sorts of fun and games and shit. And then one day, the moon descended from orbit and smashed into the house. Oh no, wait. Bony bro pulled a female. Right away, Chill bro and I realized Doradus here is going to be a problem. The first problem is she is one of those fat girls who just thinks she's hot as shit because she is a beta hunter. Real men want curves. I'm the same size as Marilyn Monroe. Her. The whole frickin' 9. The way the house is set up, there are 3 bedrooms upstairs and a basement suite. Food bro pays the most, so he's in the suite. Got a king-sized bed down there and everything. Doradus starts spending every frickin' night at our place. The noises this girl makes while effing are just impossible to handle. She sounds like a cross between a death metal singer and an elephant seal. I'm pissed as hell, but Chill bro tries to just initiate live and let live. We tell Bony bro to cool it on the noise anyway. Bony bro mad because we aren't supporting the fact that he finally bagged a girl. Poor guy is already under her spell. She comes downstairs. I tell her to stop screaming her lungs out at night. Oh, do my cries of passion make you uncomfortable? Teehee. What the actual frick? Uncomfortable like a victim of the bubonic plague, maybe? The next problem occurs when Doradus starts effing with Food bro. First incident was when we all got back from class expecting to find her devouring our winter stocks or something. Can't find her. Food bro. Maybe she went for a jog. Bony bro mad and goes to throw his shit downstairs. What the actual shit? We go downstairs. Doradus is naked and sleeping in his bed. She tries to take his expensive sheets, wrap them around herself and run upstairs. Food bro furious, forcibly takes her shit and makes her run. Crying and naked as a newborn up to Bony bro's room. Bony bro mad, but Food bro madder and Bony bro apologizes quietly and chases her upstairs. We would find out later this was a seduction tactic that didn't even make it to launch because the fat chick fell asleep. Frickin' LOL. Second incident, food bro always leaves a lot of food resting. Chili simmering overnight, flank steak marinating for a few days, all sorts of shit that I don't even frickin' understand but is frickin' delicious. Starts to notice this shit disappearing. Mad as hell. Food bro demands at least a little semblance of courtesy. Food bro has a roll of little red circle stickers. If something is in the fridge with a red circle sticker, don't frickin' touch it. He goes to make his hamburgers for dinner. Food bro hamburgers will make you believe in a kind and merciful God. Guys, where is the ground beef? I literally only bought it like 3 hours ago. Doradus starts giggling like it's cute or some shit. Oh, I was just so hungry I couldn't help myself, so I made a little snack. That was 3 pounds of ground beef. Oh, it was just so good. I just fried it all up and ate it. Sorry. And she plasters this shitty, trying to be cute pouty face on her mug. Food bro ships out, brings back salmon. Hand makes some sushi, plates it and brings it out. Doradus wonders where her plate is. Food bro loses it. Bitch, you ate 3 pounds of frickin' ground beef today. That's enough food for your fat ass today. In fact, that's enough caloric intake for like 3 days. If I catch you in my kitchen for the next 3 days, I will lose my frickin' mind. Sits down next to chill bro, immediately back to good mood watching the game. Holy shit, this sashimi! Doradus quietly sobbing. Bony bro shamefully passing her pieces off his plate. Keeping in mind, Doradus pays nothing to exist in our space. In addition, because food bro is such a food addict, he practically foots the entire food bill himself so we don't fill his kitchen with cheap shitty food. Doradus is literally a financial drain, does nothing to contribute, and always gets super upset if someone mentions how much of our shit she eats. A few days go by. Me, chill bro, and food bro coming home. Bony bro has laid lab. Lights are on. Loud frickin' noise. Sounds like the cawing of a billion crows and the shrieks of a billion banshees. Food bro immediately mad. Goes inside. Oh my god. Doradus invited the rest of the large Magellanic cloud and currently has food everywhere and everyone is screaming and laughing and making a huge shit of my frickin' house. Food bro strides through room, rips iPod out of iPod dock and screams, "Get the fuck out of my house!" Stampede of white whales. Doradus says, "Oh, Bony bro said I could have a few friends over." Food bro notices all the food that is out. Ice cream, cupcakes, chicken sandwiches and shit. "You're going to pay for all this. I'm tired of you eating my food without asking." Doradus starts tearing up. "But the food is for the house." I pipe up, "You're not part of the house." Food bro agrees with me and says, "You just come in here and eat all my shit because you think you can." Doradus stumbles over to food bro and tries to stroke his chest. WTF, am I right? "It's okay, stop getting mad because I'm Bony bro's girlfriend." Food bro gets so mad he leaves. Me and chill bro kinda shake our heads and go onto the back porch to smoke. Hear Bony bro come home an hour later or so. Hear Doradus crying her eyes out, saying that food bro screamed at all her friends, broke the iPod dock, nope, tried to hit them, nope, and then demanded that Doradus sleep with him. Lol, what? Nope. Food bro comes back about an hour after Bony bro. Hear Bony bro confront food bro. He's still mad that we make fun of his lady all the time. Demands to know why food bro demanded she sleep with him. Food bro laughs and explains the whole story. I go in and confirm. Food bro demands to know why Bony bro said it was cool for her to throw a party. Bony bro says he said she could study with a friend. What a cunt. About a month later of Doradus being fairly well behaved, still making shitty passes at food bro. "I know you like the way I look today. Or is it every day?" Food bro just laughs. Starts making her pay for everything he sees her take. School's out, summertime. Food bro goes to work the summer in the kitchen of some nice-ass restaurant. Starts dating this bartender there. This girl. Holy shit, this girl. Blonde, cardio bunny, yoga and Pilates addict. Nice boobs, nice ass, stomach you could grate cheese on. Super smart, super clever and witty. Coolest girl ever. Nicest girl ever. We'll call her M. M and food bro date for like 2 weeks before she starts staying over all the time. Within 2 weeks of her sleeping over, she demands to contribute to food and utilities. Doradus has been in our frickin' lives for like 5 or 6 goddamn months now and still pays jack shit. Smuggles food to Bony bro's room when food bro is out. Doradus does not like M. M is super aloof about Doradus. Doradus starts wandering around in underwear knowing that people are chilling in the living room as if she's trying to prove that she's the real hot girl. Starts making passive-aggressive comments to M. "Oh, you should eat more, then you'd get some curves." Lol, what? Even Bony bro's starting to get tired of her shit. Starts getting mad at her when she says things to food bro like, "You're man enough to date a real woman." And starts asking her what the F she means by comments like that. Fights everywhere. Me, Chill Bro, and M are outside smoking. She thinks it's hilarious. The one day, M and Food Bro come back from late shift. Me and Chill Bro are vigil like mother effers in the living room. M and Food Bro go downstairs. Food Bro rages. Me, Chill Bro, and Bony Bro, who had been upstairs, come down. Doradus is in the basement suite again, trying to squeeze her fat ass into one of M's dresses. Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a miracle worker. She's dead, Jim. Dresses history. Seams ripped, zipper torn away from fabric. Food Bro's so mad he's shaking. M just quietly tallying the damage. Oh, sorry, hee hee. I just needed something to wear and thought we were close enough to the same size. I wish I could make this shit up. Doradus is at least 260 standing at a proud 5'2". M is at most 130 at 5'6". Food Bro turns to Bony Bro. Get this frickin' behemoth out of my room and then we are going to have a frickin' sit down. You and I. Doradus counters. Behemoth? Says you, lard ass. Shit just got real. Chill Bro bails. M says something along the lines of, not even worth justifying your shitty attitude. Goes upstairs as well. Food Bro, you fat freaking so. I don't think I've ever despised a human being more. You selfish, lazy freaking cunt. If you didn't provide the service of your disgusting self to my friend's pee-pee, I would have happily thrown you in a lake months ago. I hope you enjoy your life thinking you can just do what you want, because one day, you're going to wake up and realize what a shit pile you are. And then, you'll hopefully end yourself. And then turns on his heel and goes upstairs. I find Chill Bro, M, and Food Bro at the edge of the property, smoking in the backyard. Hear Bony Bro from inside losing his frickin' mind. Front door slams. See Doradus waddling down the street with her 2 garbage bags of possessions, crying her eyes out. The witch is dead. Bony Bro comes out. He says that he told her to pay for all the food she's stolen from the house and for the dress or he would press charges. She eventually did. House was the coolest place ever for the next 2 years before we finished school and moved on. Got the invite to Food Bro and M's wedding today. Be me, 24, never been great with women. Finally get a girlfriend. She's cute and fun, but she's kinda dumb. Like real dumb. One time we're watching a movie. She pauses it out of nowhere. Wait, is that the same guy from the last movie? It's a different actor, just has the same hair. Exports confusion.jpg. No, babe, that's just a guy with similar hair. She squints at the screen like it's a math problem. Are you sure? I swear I've seen him before. My face when I have to explain that movie actors don't just show up in every movie. Fast forward to dinner. She asks me if corn is a veggie or a fruit. Cue existential crisis. Not really sure, babe. What do you think? She thinks for a solid minute, then says, maybe it's a grain? Like part of a family of corn? Wholesome, but also WTF. Every time we go out, she thinks the waiter is flirting with her. He kept looking at me. Babe, he's just trying to remember your order. She gets flustered and giggles. Gives him extra tip. Here's the worst thing she did so far. Laptop was overheating. Like really bad. Guess what she did? Turned it off? No, she poured water on it. Life is a sitcom. But we make each other smile. So, whatever. Letting her be dumb and still loving her. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Just don't ask her to do anything difficult. How do I get an Italian MILF girlfriend? Just keep posting, frogs. I'm sure things will work out. I'm 6'2", 198 right now, but I was 205 back then. Carb load plus volume day equals huge frickin' pump. Hair was sleeked back, but there's always this one log that gets away from me on the middle of my forehead. Walk out of gym, wear my glasses instead of contacts. See this young kid with his mom, 5 to 6 years max, and he's just staring at me. He gets a bit of distance and I vaguely hear, Mom, I think that was Superman. I turn around and he's staring at me, so I wink at him and do a shh gesture. Kid frickin' flips out and starts screaming, No, Mom, it wasn't Superman. How could I have thought such a thing? I'm so stupid. And he looked at me with the biggest smile I'd ever seen. Nothing will ever come close to this, /fit. I wrote the story a couple of weeks ago when it happened, but I'll never frickin' forget it. WTF customer service stories. I'll go first. Be me, 2015. Be college student in Florida. Need cigarettes. Go to local gas station. Ask for smokes. ID, please. Show cashier New Hampshire ID because I'm from New Hampshire. Cashier gives me a look. What are you trying to pull? Look at my ID. Everything looks fine. Ask what she means. That ID is fake. Oh really? .jpg. Yeah, New Hampshire isn't a real state. This cashier went past hard and straight to potato. Assure her that New Hampshire is definitely a state. No it's not, so you're not getting those cigarettes. My face went. Be me, 23, living at home to save money. Grandpa's been hanging out more lately. Cool guy, veteran, tells the best stories. One day he calls me into the living room. Anon, we need to talk. Oh shit.jpg. Thinking it's about finances or something. But no, he sits me down and pulls out a piece of paper. It's a list. 6 tips from Grandpa. My face went. Number 1. Use protection, kid. Okay, that's standard advice, I guess. Number 2. Lube is your friend. That feeling when my face is turning red. Number 3. Make her feel special, not just like a target. Thanks, Grandpa, I guess. It gets worse. Suddenly he's telling me about his glory days. Apparently he had a secret technique that worked wonders. Gives me detailed step-by-step instructions. My eyes are wide open, desperately looking for an escape. Don't forget to make eye contact. It's very important. No, please! Just when I think it can't get any worse, pulls out the old photo album, starts showing me pictures of my grandma. Here's how I swept her off her feet. Cue cringe levels through the roof. Grandpa starts reenacting some old dance move. Why is this happening to me? Finally, he finishes with a smile. Remember, Anon, confidence is key. My face when I realize I can't look him in the eye for a year. At least he cares, right? Awkward family dinners from now on. That feeling when no one ever warned me about this. Never tell Grandpa I'm dating anyone ever again. Be me, 22-year-old. Meet girl for some drinks. Get cheap beer and chill in the parking lot. Pregame.exe. Head to a fancy bar my brother told me about. Turns out it's already closed. F you, Robin. Already past nightfall and pretty cold. Decide to go to a random small bar. Actually quite cozy. Order some beer. Barkeeper starts talking with my girl. Looking for something to do while they talk. Discover the guest book. People draw stuff inside. Nice. Start drawing people from the bar until I go to the toilet. After I open the door back to the bar, everyone is staring at me. WTF did I do now? Girl points at the guest book. Pick related. They freaking love it. People start paying me in drinks to sketch them. Get praised by everyone. Even the bouncer pats my back. Owner of the bar starts talking to me too. Have a great time until they close at 1 a.m. Didn't even pay the beers I ordered. Owner and staff are pretty drunk too. Get invited to join them in going to a party. A freaking course. We head out of the city to an allotment garden. It's raining, but there is a warm fire, pavilions, and an old caravan. Even more free beer and good music. Get to know the people and vibe with them until dawn. My face when there is no Greentext plot twist. My face when this was the best night of my life. Be me, 20 years old, neat. Everything is okay. Best friend is a girl. Let's call her Sarah. Known her since high school. Always vibing. Spend more time together than I do with my own mom. She's cool and all, but I've developed feelings. Decide to confess my eternal love for her. It's now or never, right? Take her to our favorite spot, the park bench we always sit on. Heart pounding like I'm running a marathon. Sweaty palms, a real romantic moment. Sarah, I have to tell you something. Just as I'm about to spill my heart, she cuts in. Anon, you know you're like a brother to me, right? Oh no, .jpg. Managed to friend-zone myself into an alternate dimension. My face when my heart shatters like a glass on concrete. She's talking about her crush on Chad, the gym bro. Keep nodding and smiling like an idiot while my brain screams. Feels like I'm on a roller coaster made of razor blades. Every time she talks about Chad, I die a little inside. Go home, drown my sorrows in Cheetos and Mountain Dew. Realize I've reached the ultimate friend-zone level. Not even a boss fight, just instant game over. My face when I realize I've entered the bro zone forever. Still hang out with her, but now it feels like I'm the comic relief in her rom-com. That feeling when I just wanted to re-roll my character. At least, I have Cheetos, I guess. Forever stuck in the friend zone end level. Mission failed. We'll get him next time. Be me. Go on 6th date with 22-year-old girl this Wednesday. I'm 18, total score. We watch shows in a room alone. We hold each other. She's so soft and warm. I walk her to her car later. We kiss on the lips. My first kiss.jpg. She initiated the lip kiss too. Texts me later saying she liked it. Says she'll give me lessons since I'm new to kissing. Going out again next week. I think I've made it, bros. Be me, 34 years young. Mom says she's going to see Gram. Tell her I'll go with her. Be me at Gram's house. 4 other cousins are there. Grammy doesn't compliment any of them. Looks at me with the biggest smile. Oh, Anon, you're so handsome. Be me. Normal guy, 20 years old. Have girlfriend, let's call her Emily. Things are going great. Major love vibes. Introduce her to the fam. Everything seems fine. Dad says nice to meet you. Couple weeks go by, life is chill. One weekend, decide to visit my dad. Bring Emily along. Thought they'd hit it off. They do. Way too well. Dad's all, let's go fishing, and I'm like, cool, I'll tag along. They bond over fishing rods and dad jokes or whatever. Leave them alone for a bit so I can grab snacks. Come back, they're sharing stories and laughing. Kinda awkward, but whatever, it's cool. Fast forward a couple of months, notice Emily spending more time at my dad's place. Weird, but okay. She says he just likes to hang out. One night, she doesn't come over. Text her, no response. Get worried, drive to dad's place. Walk in, hear giggling from the back room. Oh no, .jpg. Peek in, dad and Emily are cuddled up on the couch. That feeling when my dad stole my girlfriend. Heart shatters, standing there like a statue. They notice me. My dad goes, hey champ, come join us. My face when my dad thinks this is some wholesome family bonding moment. Internally scream, leave the house and drive around randomly. Spend the night crying in my car. Next week, find out that there is something going on. That feeling when my dad is now kinda my ex-girlfriend's boyfriend. Life has turned into a soap opera. My face when I'm basically the third wheel in my own life. Never looking at fishing the same way again. Dad, if you see this, F you. Work with girl. Mutual hate for each other. Haven't said hi to each other ever. Standard greeting is a glance in each other's eyes before looking away. Turn away from each other in the elevator in silence. Even ignore each other in the group chat. Catch her looking at me from far a lot and holds my gaze for a few seconds. I would totally bone her if I had the chance. So this is what sexual tension feels like. Be me. Be French. Go to supermarket. See Mountain Dew? Wait, I saw that shit on South Park. Decide I'd try it. Worst drink ever. Why, Americans? Regularly go to sports bar to watch hockey games on Saturdays because I don't want to stay in the house all the goddamn time. Go in. Order drink. Ask to put the game on. Sometimes order food. Don't talk to anyone and sit by myself. Pay and leave once the game ends. Now I'm recognized by the staff. Hey Anon, I sit down and they have a glass set for me. Put the game on without saying anything. I know this is good customer service, but I am very uncomfortable with this. I'm going to stop going there. Life as a polite introvert is suffering. Be me, Anon, chilling in my room, browsing 4Chan. Hear loud music coming from sister's room. Oh no, .jpg. Remember what mom said about her friends. Decide to investigate. Stealth mode activated. Creep down the hallway, heart racing. Slowly open the door. That feeling when she's having a full-on party with dudes I've never seen before. They're all wearing the same varsity jackets. Immediately smell strong perfume and desperation. Sister is in the middle, dancing like she's in a music video. Clutch my throat to suppress the cringe. One of the dudes rolls up to her. Hey, wanna go out for some fresh air? My sister winks and gives him a look. Oh god no, .png. Back away slowly, trying not to be seen. The action slowly heats up. My face when I realize she belongs to the streets. Decide it's time to call in reinforcements. Text mom, send help. 10 minutes later, hear a loud knock on the door. It's mom, furious. What is going on in here? Everyone panics and starts scrambling. My sister tries to play innocent. It's just a study group, mom. Sure, .avi. As the party gets shut down, I silently rejoice. No, it won't stop her. Next day, back to normalcy. Until I hear her talking about going out again. My face when it becomes a regular occurrence. Realize she's officially damaged. Street edition. That feeling when I can't even look her in the eye anymore. Welcome to my life, 4chan. My sister belongs to the streets. At least I have the internet for support. Still, send help. Be me. Start walking with my girlfriend outside. Beautiful redhead, modestly well-dressed. We are laughing and being happy with one another. Go to an isolated place. Start to grope her, touching. She enjoys it and laugh. Wake up. It's all a dream. She isn't real. It's over. I'm getting tortured by my own subconscious. Be me. Buy an Amazon Echo and Google Home and use them and my iPhone's Siri to ask about styrofoam and gasoline. Ted Kaczynski's Manifesto, The Anarchist Cookbook. Port scan DoD IPs over 100,000 times a day. Take pictures of D and balls and upload to Google Drive, iCloud, Dropbox. The feds are now legally required to view my D-pics. At the pizza parlor. I assumed they had sausage pizza. Guy behind the counter looks like Super Mario. Chubby, older Italian guy, literally named Giuseppe. Can I get Italian sausage, please? He stares at me blankly for like 5 seconds. They don't have sausage pizza. Sorry, doll. I already got a wife. Okay, so what's the slowest and most painful way to end myself? B25. Catch my balding at Norwood 2. Hop on Fin plus Min. Life is good. Get a girlfriend. She gaslights me onto getting off the meds. Says I look good. 4 years later, relationship falls apart. I am now 30, single, and Norwood 4. Look absolutely pathetic. I absolutely hate myself for being a tard. Whatever you younger Anons do, don't be like me. Be me. Trying to get extra sleep so I can be up for a pantry. Night worker. Mom calls my phone to wake me up. Sends sister outside my apartment to make a racket to wake me up. What the frick that MP4? I confront her. My mom gives me a, "Oh, you're finally up," like I'd done something wrong. Tell her I was trying to catch this pantry she insists I go to. Her face goes pale. I was gonna try and get back to sleep, but now I'm too pissed to actually do so. What do, Anons? Neo! Wake up, Neo! Your comfy perfect life is fake. You need to live in the real world, Neo. In the sewers, eating soy slop and hiding like a rat. It's 1000% better than living in the fantasy world where you had a regular life. Neo! Wake up, Neo! Be me, 24, living in a small town. My sister, 21, decides to start an OnlyFans. She's pretty hot, so I get it. She asks me for advice on how to market herself. Decide to help her out. Fast forward a week and she's blowing up. She's making more money than I make in a month. Feels good, man.jpg. She's not tech savvy, so I become her manager. Spend hours daily improving her profile, promoting her posts. Getting real into this. Like I'm her personal hype man. You go, sis. Those angles are fire. Friends find out and my life turns into a meme. Everyone jokingly calls me brother manager. My face when I'm now known as the OnlyFans manager for my sister. One night she comes to me all flustered. "Bro, I have this guy who's tipping a lot, but he wants a custom video." Oh no.png. Can't believe I'm about to help her with a video script. Just, keep it normal, please, no weird stuff. She laughs and tells me I'm cute for worrying. That feeling when I'm both proud and terrified. Video drops, she sells it for a good chunk of change. Next thing I know, I'm getting DMs from random dudes. "Hey man, your sister's hot, what's her number?" Oh god, why.jpg. Realize I'm basically managing an adult film career for my sister. My face when I find out she wants to do a collab with another creator. Brotherly instincts kicking in. Please don't get too crazy, sis. Like a protective dad who just found out daughter's into punk rock. She just laughs and says I have nothing to worry about. That feeling when I spend my days promoting my sister's business on Twitter, etc. Could have been in a career or something, but here I am. My life is a big meme, but nobody would believe it. Still trying my best, because at the end of the day, she's my sister and I'm proud of her. Somehow. Just wishing it was a bit less cringy, but at least we're making bank. My only ever match on Tinder. Some 36-year-old goth woman. I'm 24. She's slim and goes to the gym. Spoke to her like a normie. She just asked me to come around to her house and see her art. Will I finally have the 6? Will I surpass the need for this board? Be me, 19-year-old. Apply to several universities. Somehow get accepted into 2. Couple months pass. Going to uni for the first time for paperwork reasons. They're holding a couple hour-long presentation on how uni works. Figure F it and join in. Can't hurt to know more. Go in, sit down, look around. With only a couple exceptions, it's all fit-looking blonde, tall skinny guys. I made conversation with some people and they're all incredibly freaking boring and the exact same. Yeah, dude, welcome, bro. It's a blast here. Oh my god, hey, welcome. It's so good here. What's your major? I made a mistake, Anons. I don't really think I belong here. Get Thai food with boy. Tell him to try some noodles and some crispy tofu. He takes a small nibble like a little child and says it's weird. You know girls get the ick for picky eaters, right? Stop being like this. Be me. 13. Have sleep paralysis. I see a figure in the corner. It comes close to me. Whispers, "You love Danny?" I wake up with cold sweat. Danny is my dog. He dies the next day. Become depressed as shit. Fast forward 3 years later. Go to sleep after a long day at work. Sleep paralysis again. Same demon from 3 years ago. Comes close to my ear again. Cold sweat.gif. You love my brother's name? Oh shit.png. Wake up. After 2 days, brother takes his own life. Is this a coincidence or should I start going back to church? Be me. 22. Best friend, F22, is a lesbian. Totally into her, but she sees me as a bro. One day she drops the bomb. She's making OnlyFans content online for extra cash. Not sure if I should be shocked or impressed. She shows me her secret accounts. It's like being led behind the curtain of a weird adult Disneyland. She's getting paid, rent is creeping up, gotta survive. Then she asks for help with a paid video. She needs a dude for a paid video thing. My face when I realize I'm about to become her male co-star. She's clear that it's not a romantic thing, 100% for the money. She offers me to pay 50%. She trusts me though, no pressure, right? We film it, it's sorta awkward, but whatever. Fast forward a few days, can't stop thinking about this secret dual life. Decide to sub to our OnlyFans anonymously. This is how I get my fix of her and feel like I'm in a twisted sitcom. Start paying her for videos like I'm some creepy benefactor. At this point, my wallet is lighter, but I'm living for the moments. She keeps needing to use me IRL for videos. My brain says this is wrong, but my heart is like this is the closest I'll ever get. She's totally oblivious, thinks she's just cashing in. Feels bad, man.png. My face when I'm literally funding my own friend zone. Continue the charade. Confused but somehow fulfilled. That face when you're both her biggest fan and a prop in her weird money-making scheme. Living the dream or the nightmare? Who's the real winner here? Does anyone else feel invisible at parties? Be me. At parties all the time. No one ever talks to me. It's weird though. People always hang out with me. All around me they have conversations. They know I'm there, but they never include me. I try to be nice and hold their drinks or whatever when they need it. No one shows appreciation. Even been thrown up on several times. Am I really that forgettable? I just end up watching TV at every party. Sometimes, girls get too drunk and start crying about all their problems while I listen. Try to comfort them as much as possible. They never respond. I don't even know why I stay around. I can barely manage a squeak when I try to talk to people. Weighed down by people's problems or them having fun in front of me. Paralyzed by fear of losing friends. My face when everyone uses me. My face when I hear them talking about replacing me. My face when I'm a couch. Remember this story from my childhood. Be 10-year-old. Go around the houses in my neighborhood with friends asking for empty cans or bottles. Recycle them at the store for some candy money. One neighbor is a lone man. Reeks of booze. We ask him for empties. The guy gets awkward. We think he's drunk. Start leaving. He tells us he has lots. Tells us to wait. Guy brings out 4 bags full of beer cans. Says there's more. We start visiting him once in a while to get beer cans. Can't wait for each visit cause we know it'll be a jackpot. Though the guy stank so it wasn't nice. Gradually the can vein starts drying out. We think the guy doesn't want to give no more. One day he gives us just 1 bag. Inside are just a couple of beer cans, a bunch of soda bottles, and juice bottles that can't be recycled at the store's machine. Be pissed. Not enough money to buy candy for everyone. Don't go to the guy's house for a while because of the bad yield. After a while I go once, alone, so I can keep all the money to myself. Guy is in a good mood. Doesn't stink, which is nice. He acknowledges the fact that we haven't been fetching bottles. Yeah, I don't know. .jpg. Guy gives 2 bags of soda, mineral water, and those freaking unrecyclable juice bottles. Okay, I can work with this. Don't spend it all on sugar, it can be very addictive, says the guy. Yeah, whatever, old man. I spent it all on candy. I realized later that the guy had completely changed from a stinking alcoholic to a normal dude. I like to think that our sugar-fueled candy crusade had some kind of positive effect on the guy and that we helped him get over his problems in some way. Wherever you are, guy, I hope you are still sucking down those godforsaken juice bottles that can't be recycled anywhere. Be me. Anon with a sister who's a total neat. She's like 23 and hasn't left the house in months. Still plays Minecraft and League of Legends like it's a full-time job. She's not shy or anything. She's even pretty good with people. But she is hardcore addicted to gaming. One day decide I've had enough of her sad online gaming life. Try to change things up. Big bro intervention.exe engaged. Approach her while she's trying to build a virtual mansion. Hey sis, how about we go outside today? She looks at me like I just asked her to eat a bug. Why would I do that? The new update just dropped. Trying to be supportive but also worried about her spiraling deeper into the pixelated abyss. I devise a plan. Tell her I'll buy her pizza and some online game cards if she agrees to step outside for just 1 hour. She considers this like a kid pondering whether they want ice cream or broccoli. Finally agrees, probably because deep down the thought of free food and money is tempting. Get in the car and she's acting like we're going on a life-threatening expedition. Drive to the park. She's like a baby deer taking its first steps. Nervous, but intrigued. We set out a picnic table and I try to engage her in conversation. She starts talking about her Minecraft server and I'm just nodding like I understand. I have no clue what diamond block farms are, but I'm trying. Some random kid walks by and looks at us. Starts throwing a frisbee with his friend. My sister's eyes light up. I want to try. Wait, what? She gets up, runs over, and asks to join. Spine.exe has entered the chat. She throws the frisbee and actually catches it. Oh my god, she has a talent. Hours pass and she actually has fun. My face when she actually laughs and has enjoyed being outside. Leave the park and she's glowing like a diamond. Fast forward a month. She still plays Minecraft but now has a very small group of friends that exist in real life. They even convinced her to go to a local gaming cafe. Proud big brother moment. Still kinda cringe, she's obsessed with pixelated blocks. But hey, at least now she's a neat with a social life. Mission accomplished. That feeling when I just wanted to save my sister from becoming the last human alive in Minecraft. That feeling when I might actually have a normal family now. Feels good, man.jpg. Story time. This just happened. After years of trying, finally take a girl home. Already diamonds with anticipation. Undress her, go down there. Surprisingly warm, interesting bouquet. Spread it because curiosity. Fold back layers. Keep folding back, trying to see deep. Keep folding. Realize she's not a girl after all. She's a half-pound Arby's beef and cheddar. Cheese all over my fingers. 5 more of these in the bag. I F my sandwich while crying. Babysitting nephew, 11 years old. He's doing remote school. Watch in for a bit. Teacher is like 15 minutes late. She's obviously high or hungover, is barely able to slur words that were written before. Looks like she just woke up and is still in a t-shirt and sweatpants. After a few minutes of listening, nephew just puts on his headphones and starts playing Minecraft. I'm 28, no kids, so I had no idea this was happening. But have kids just not been going to school for the past 2 years? Be me. 27, married to my high school sweetheart. Call her Karen. Thought we were the perfect couple. Spoiler alert, we weren't. One day, chilling on the couch, decide to make a move. You know, keep the spark alive. Lean in for a kiss. She giggles. Haha, sweetie, you're like a good friend. My face when I realize I'm getting friend-zoned by my own wife. Try to play it cool. Yeah, friends forever, right? Internally screaming. Start recalling all the times I've tried to be romantic. Candlelit dinners, spontaneous trips, all ending with "you're such a great friend." Feels bad, man.jpg. Weeks go by, everything feels like a buddy cop movie. She wants to binge watch shows instead of, being intimate. Start having serious talks about our feelings. Karen, do you think maybe we should spice things up? She responds with, "You mean like on our next camping trip?" This is my life now. Fast forward to the big anniversary dinner. Decide it's time for a last-ditch effort. Buy flowers, plan a fancy dinner. Karen, I love you. I want to be more than just friends. Grabs the flowers like a champ. Aw, that's so sweet. We'll have to add that to our friend date list. At this point, I'm just about ready to pull my hair out. My face when I consider making a Tinder just to find someone who sees me as more than just a buddy. Realize that was a bad idea. Get sad. Eat an entire pizza by myself. Eventually talk to her about it. She agrees to work on it. Somehow become the couple that has awkward conversations about love. My face when everything is just friendzone 2.0. That feeling when I'm literally friendzoned by my wife. What even is life? Still love her though, I guess. But man, I need a new hobby. Maybe I should just start a podcast called The Friendzone Chronicles. Stay tuned, folks. Be home by myself. Grandma is out on a date. Watching Pokemon in the living room. Hear a tapping on the window. Look through the window and see a man. Back the frick up. He breaks the window. I drop my Pokemon cards I was holding and nope the F out. Run as fast as I can to my great-grandpa's house 4 houses down from ours. Tell him what happened. He calls the police and we go back. The man is gone. Police find something among all the cards I dropped. Hand it to my great-grandpa. He begins to tear up a bit and hugs me. Grandma finally comes home and we tell her. Great-grandpa show her what the police found. She turns pale and hugs me tightly. The next day, she replaced the window and has them put special latches on them and the doors as well. Few years pass and I finally work up the courage to ask what they found. Grandma shows me. It's a picture from the inside of my closet at night. You can see me sleeping in the photo. The date is from 2 days before he broke the window. Have beautiful girlfriend. One-itis. She travels to New Zealand with some friends for the summer. They go to the beach. Riptide and undertow gets her and her friend. Friend manages to get out. Girlfriend's still stuck out there. No one can get to her. The ocean takes her. She never came home. But what haunts me to this day is that she was calling out my name. She knew I was thousands of miles away. In her final breaths, she called for me to save her. I wasn't there to save her. I miss you every day, Laura. Go out with family. We go bowling. Actually have a good time. We joke around and laugh. Autistic brother only yells at 2 strangers. Didn't win. Had fun anyway. There may be something to this life. Talking to my dad about depression. Explaining passive suicidality. While I'm not going to actively try to end myself, if a truck was coming straight at me, I probably wouldn't get out of the way. His reply. His frickin' reply. Oh, that's how I felt my whole life. My face went. Be me, 21 years old, living in a small town. Only have one friend, Jake. Jake and I grew up together. Always had each other's backs. He's the funniest guy I know. Always making me laugh. One day, Jake starts acting weird. He's more withdrawn. Doesn't want to hang out. Ask him what's up. He brushes it off, says he's just tired. Months go by, his mood gets worse. One night, I decide to show up at his house. Knock on the door. No answer. Look through the window. See him sitting on the floor. He's got his guitar, but he looks shattered. I call his phone. He finally picks up. I'm not doing well, man. Heart sinks. He tells me he's been feeling depressed for months. He didn't want to burden me. Promise him I'm here. Always will be. We start to talk more. I think we're getting somewhere. One Friday, we plan a movie night. He's excited. Says it's been a while. I go over with snacks and a couple of movies. He looks happier than I've seen him in a long time. We laugh. We eat popcorn. Everything feels right. Then he gets quiet. I don't think I can keep doing this. Ask him what he means. He looks down. Tears start to form. I'm so tired, man. I don't know if I want to keep fighting. Panic mode activated. Tell him we'll get through this together. But he just shakes his head. Next day he doesn't reply. Text him, no answer. Call him, voicemail. Feel my heart racing. Something feels very wrong. Decide to go to his house again. Knock, knock, knock. No answer. Call the police. They break down the door. Find him. He's gone. Everything goes black. Can't believe it. My mind is racing. Why didn't I see the signs earlier? Days turn into weeks. I can barely function. Attend his funeral. It feels like a bad dream. Standing by his casket. I remember all the good times. Can't shake the guilt. What could I have done? Was it my fault? Months later, sitting in my room, still can't move on. Jake was always there for me, and I let him slip away. Decide to carry on, but it feels hollow. Every laugh reminds me of him. Every song I play on his guitar feels like a punch to the gut. Life goes on, but it'll never be the same. Always miss you, Jake. No one will ever replace my best friend, and I just wish I could have saved him.